Hello people, welcome back. It is 10 past 12 on a Friday morning and I'm still at work. As you can tell, I've left it quite late to start filming, so we've had to improvise a little bit, and I've decided to do a day in the life / what I get up to working for a full-time reseller. Surprisingly, quite a lot of you were interested in what I get up to, but clearly not enough because only 155 of you watched last week's video, which is not on, boys. I expect better from you lot. I thought I had a little bit of a cult following, clearly not. So this week, I'm going to ask that you all subscribe if you haven't, because over 90% of you have not subscribed, which is mental to me. I'm also going to ask for a little like, a little comment, and that's it. I'd never ask, however, I feel like I need to ask, or you're not going to know. So my job role is to basically deal with all the logistics of the job that no fucker else wants to do, i.e. picking and packing, spreadsheets, marketing, things of that nature. So first things first, I've printed all the labels. This is what we've got to pick and pack, man. Now we need to prep them into different orders. So we do it in 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s and 5. And what I mean by that is if the person's ordered 1 item, 2 item, 3 item, 4 item, or 5 item, we just separate it into them just so it's a little bit easier to deal with. Usually we start to the 1s and then we work in an ascending order up to the 5s. We also sell a lot of miscellaneous stuff like key rings and bear bricks and things of that nature. So we usually split them also because we'll have one person sitting down and just basically packing through them. However, it's just me. Right, we're all split up into the 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s and 5s. The size of the 1s is absurd. It's ridiculous. I still need to split them up into the keyrings and miscellaneous stuff, as I mentioned on the previous clip. So the lads have asked me not to pack all the easy ones, i.e. sitting down and packing all the keyrings, because it's the same product. So I'm going to start by picking out the 1s, but I'm going to show you basically what there is to pack. Okay, let's start with what's behind me. So let me show you. So we use a numeric system, which basically consists of a numbered label on a pair of shoes, and then it's matched up to the picking slip. Obviously I can't show you that because of GDPR, it's got people's information on it. And we do that for shoes, clothing, as you can see, which is a different one. So it'd be like, for example, the type of clothing it is, which is Culture Club, I think it's called, and then the number, and then same for like the shoe, if that makes sense. But we've got an abundance of different things. So if we move around here, we've got knee studies, which is a different number, and then we've also got hats. So it's basically that there. Obviously, there's 57 different ones just there. That is a logistical nightmare. That's going to take ages. Little side quest, I'm going to run you through some antics that's gone down this week at the fucking workforce. So, strike system, as you can see behind me, has now gone. Okay, this week I said Ligma balls and got a strike for it, and I was fucked off about it. It just basically sucked all the fun out of the company. We couldn't say anything or do anything funny what we usually do. And it basically just kind of got to a point where we're getting strike for just ridiculous shit, and it was just like, right, fuck this, I'm not paying just to have fun, you know what I mean? So I rubbed it off, I'll be honest. So let's recap. Number 1, strike system, gone, vanished, poof, the bang, the dirt is gone. Number 2, we're back on Instagram, boys. The Shrek fucking PF70 is finally back. This is the most devious lick of 2025 right here. Having this Instagram back means having my roster back, having my feelings back, having nice thoughts back. This is just Excel, winter rack, brr. I needed that fucker. It's got all my roster on it too. I lost a lot of women that day, but they're all back. Feeling good about that. Number 3, which is a bit controversial, however, I've had quite a lot of nasty comments on Alex's whatnot about that. The police need to watch me. I need to be on house arrest. I need to be on tag. Crime Watch need to make a documentary on my life. And all these nasty little comments because I said I was off to a Halloween party. Well, this Halloween party, as you saw last video, if you didn't watch it, go watch it. Nothing went down. So hope that answers all your questions, nice people of the internet. Number 4, which is probably the second most important one. Well, I've made a deal with Alex, a little bet, a nice bet with some high stakes, £1,000 on the line. So Alex doesn't reckon I have the mental capacity to eat the same food for breakfast every single day for 30 days, and he's willing to put £1,000 that I won't. For context, the other day I wrote a full meal plan, breakfast, lunch and dinner with snacks. It is very, very strict. I'll put it on screen now. And Alex said that he doesn't reckon I'd be able to weigh out 100 grams of turkey mince every single morning, no days off for 30 days. And I said, I bet you I can. Well, he's put £1,000 to his mouth. I put note to mine because I know I can do it. I don't need the money to put on the line. I know I'm doing it. So for the next 30 days, I'm going to be documenting, probably not on YouTube, but just via photo to the group chat, every single day of me eating 100 grams of weighed out turkey mince and the results are going to talk. So basically, Shrek's off on a 30-day cut, an aggressive cut, all this baggy eyes and full rounded face. That's going to drop off, lads. We're going to go back to the old Shrek, the one that everyone knows me for. I don't like this fucking new me, chilling with all these big boys, these big boy fatties. I don't like that. I like the old slim Shrek, the one where I look at my belly, I can still see my dick. Anyways, without further ado, let's cut back to the chase and back to why I've actually started this video. So as you can see, we've now got an abundance of labels, and that's because I split up all the ones into separate piles, which makes it a little bit easier for me to pack. I'm not going to show you how to pack a parcel. Everyone knows how to pack a parcel. If you don't, search it up on YouTube. I'm not going to be doing that. That's woke nonsense, and we don't do that round here. So I'm going to do less chatting macca and more packing, and I'll probably fill you in when I get to something a little bit more interesting. However, this ain't interesting to anyone, no matter how fun you see my job as. And truthfully, printing the labels, which was 930 just for reference, takes quite a fucking long time to sort out. So I actually do need to get some packing done, or the lads are going to leather me at morning. Not that they fucking couldn't leather the big Shrek. You know what I mean? Gripper talk. Okay, I found my first bit of valuable knowledge worth filming. So I can imagine a lot of you are going to be wondering why I split them all up, all the labels up, and why I don't just pack it as it comes out. And the reason I split them all up is so I can bulk pack certain products. For example, here I've got these Sidemen card game, mini game thing. I know all these labels here are all the Sidemen card game. So all I can do then is get the product. Fortunately for these, I can just put a label straight on the cardboard box. But this still works for other things, as I'll explain in a second. So because I know this is all the Sidemen parcel, I can literally just get the label off it, put the label on, and the packing slip, what I'd normally put inside the parcel, because I'm unsure on what it is, it might be a numbered pair of shoes, I can just throw away, and it's so much faster, and I can just keep rinsing and repeating it. I ain't got to faff around with a packing slip. I can just put a label on, and off we go, and I can just keep going. That is not good. We're over 18 hours into the shift. I'm lagging. I'm towing a bit, I'm not going to lie. It's like 6 in the morning. It is 10 past 6 in the morning. Yeah, I'm towing. I think I'm going to go to the shop, get another Red Bull, and then I think I'm going to go maybe Copper Mackey's breakfast if I can be asked. The thing is, obviously Jamie said don't pack like all the easy shit, and I've kind of like gone for all the easy stuff. This is how we're looking. So there's that left. But yeah, I'll update you shortly. I'm not doing this again. This is fucking stupid. I'm probably going to get a lot of comments asking why the fuck I'm doing this. I don't know either. I'm fucking stupid. The bags on them eyes are heavy. I've always had bags under the eyes. I need to sort it. It's not fucking pleasing at all. See you soon. Quick revival. We're back. Let me crack open the cider. Tastes like victory. Right, that right there. That's beautiful. I feel fucked. I've just had like a 2,000 calorie meal in about 30 seconds, plus a fucking 250 calorie drink. After just preaching about 2 hours ago that I'm about to fucking lock in and prove Alex wrong about his turkey mince bullshit. But I'm on job about that. Like, obviously, the Last Supper, innit? Last Supper before the real deal. We're going to be on a fucking roll from Monday. Tomorrow, the plan is I'm going to go to town. I've got to drop something off to return at the post office. And then after I've dropped that off, I'm going to go to the shop and I'm going to buy all my food ready for the Monday. I'm going to prep it all. And I'll even start early, me. I'm not bothered. I'm going to get a Marsden's chicken. If you know, you know. Fire scran. On a Saturday. I'm going to get that on Saturday. But then Sunday onwards, I'm going to start Sunday, me. Obviously, I'm not going to count that as a day. Monday's a real day for Alex, as like bet. But I'm just going to get into the routine. I'm going to meal prep days ahead. I'm going to be fucking cooking with gas, me. Obviously, I'm not going in with that pussy mindset too. Like, I'm doing this, me, no matter what. I'm going to fucking brainwash myself. But obviously, I've done a 20-hour shift nearly now. So I'm enjoying the cider. I deserve it. I'm going to do like... The thing is, I'm in like a peak time now because ideally I should have left already. Because now it's getting to rush hour. Up until like, obviously, 9:30, and they're going to be in by then. I'm going to look like a right dickhead, but then I don't want to stay here. So I'm a bit fucking, I don't really know what to do now. But like, obviously, I don't want to carry on working, because again, I don't know what they're going to say as such. So, But then I also don't want to leave them in the shit. Bro, I'm torn, I'll be honest. I'll just figure it out as I go along. I don't really give a fuck. I want tinnies. I've been bed rotting for like the past, day and a bit now. I got home at 11:15 or something on Friday after doing the 22-hour shift or whatever it ended up. And I slept from like 12 midday all the way till 5, I think. And then obviously stayed up until like 4 o'clock this morning. Woke up at like 11. Went back to, I was chilling for like half an hour. And then I don't know why I went back to bed. And I woke up at fucking 4 o'clock. And it's 4:30 now. Sun's going down, as you can see. It's a pretty nice view, that, isn't it? I just want to touch back on what I said about the number 4 rule. Not the rule, but, the recap the other day. So I told my stepdad the rule. And he was like, oh, well, I'll help you. Like, I'll get rid of all shit out of the house so you haven't got any temptations. Because, obviously, if I go upstairs and there's like a packet of crisps there and I'm starving, I'm just going to probably grab them. So to get rid of like the mental resistance of it, if that makes sense. I don't know if I've worded that right. Anyways, to get rid of that urge as such, he said, oh, I'll get rid of it all. Well, let me just fucking show you some banterous right now, because this is comedy. Fucking hell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, needs 5 packs of Oreos at once in the gaff. Come on, Chris, you're better than that. So that means I can't eat them. But he said he was trying to help. Don't fucking seem like he's trying to help. Seems like Alex has tipped him a bit of money to try and grief me, if anything. Because I do like an Oreo, especially with milk smashed up in a fucking cup, microwave for a minute. Bro, try that. That's like prison food. I used to have that in prison all the time. Noodles in the kettle. What you know about that? I also wanted to come on here because we got a little gift. One of my boys went to Spain. Brought me back a couple of cigars. So we got a Davidoff Series 2000 and then a Opel Master Monte Cristo. I'm going to be smoking large this Christmas. You know what? I've actually not smoked in ages. I just fucking hate these tubes. Yeah, I've not smoked in ages. Which I said I would do around Christmas. But then obviously a few months ago I was like chain smoking. And everyone would be like, you're going to get addicted. I've got iron lungs. I've got that crocodile blood. I don't get addicted to shit. And I'm going to give you a physique update and like a weigh-in ready for the fucking cut. I'm holding myself accountable. It's going on fucking YouTube. You boys can see it too. Drop a comment below if you think I'm going to do it. Just a simple yes or no. Or maybe why you think I'm going to do it or why you don't think I'm going to do it. Just know I'm going to be Smoky Skipper. Shout out Dad too, because bro got me a Davidoff fucking collection too. 9 premium cigars. We've already chipped through them, but shout out him too, man. Let me take these upstairs and then we'll do the physique weigh-in sort of thing. Right, I've just weighed myself, 89 kilo. I've just had a drink and a squares bar. All that I was actually weighing in at 88.5, like no cap. This was literally like an hour ago that I weighed myself when I got up. So we'll just call it 89 for the fucking round up numbers. But it's not really truthful because obviously you're supposed to weigh on an empty stomach. Regardless. Okay, I don't really know what I could show on YouTube, but this is a physique. It's kind of fucking fat, man. Got a bit of a pouch. But there's definitely something to work with. So I've got 30 days of a good meal. I don't know if I'll go gym. I don't know if I'll run. I'm going to try to because it's on fucking YouTube now. But yeah, I'm just not happy with it. Like, I never had like this ever. I never ever had that. So we're going to try and get rid of that. Slim down the face. Sleep better. Eat better. Feel better. There's nothing bad that can come out of this. I can literally make a grand, look better, feel better, be better. Like, if I don't do this, I'm actually a fucking knobhead. Like, no cap. I'm actually a walking hell. So, that's what I'm looking at. That's a weigh-in. I'm going to do that at the end of the month. So, 30 days from Monday. So, the day after this comes up, when you're watching it now, if that makes sense. Plan is, I'm going to go to the supermarket in the morning. I'll show you my weekly shop. I'll show you what I'm eating. I'm going to meal prep. And we fucking on job, boys. Let's do this. Right, Sunday. Got 2 chickens. Turkey mince. Beef mince. Lettuce. Kale. Eggs. Potato. Rice and my boxes. I told you boys I'd be on it. I did tell you. So I'm going to meal prep it all until Wednesday. And then I'm going to do Wednesday to Friday. Or Wednesday to Saturday. And then Sunday I'll go back out and pick it up. Alex, that grand is mine. Right, chaps, we meal prepped for Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. Let me show you what we're working with. Cheese! So I've got beef mince, potatoes, I've got tomatoes, chicken, rice down there, lettuce, turkey mince, eggs, fried kale. So I'm going to do Monday to Wednesday with this, and then I'm going to do Wednesday to Friday cooked at work because I don't want it to go off. Let's fucking do this, boys. I'm so ready. He's losing that grand. Right, we're all meal prepped, as you saw just then. I am so fucking ready for this. Alex is definitely losing that grand. Like, there's no way I fail now, especially till at least Wednesday. We're at least going to get 3 days in because obviously it's all prepped. To be honest, I'm feeling quite good now, but obviously I ain't even fucking started, so of course I'm going to feel nice. We'll see how I feel in like maybe 4 days, 5 days when it gets to that Wednesday evening when I've got to cook it all again. It might get quite peak. And to be truthful, I don't know why I've put kale on there because I've just made some fried kale. I had a little tiny bit. I don't even like it. I don't even like it. Oh God, we're going to take a serious L here. How we fuck. So yeah, 30 days of this beginning tomorrow and we'll just see what the fuck happens, lads. Like I said, I don't think I'm going to document the full thing, but I'll update you accordingly as I need to. Alex says he's now going to join on. I don't think he'll keep up with the fucking big boy Shrek. We'll see how he copes. I bet he fails after... I'll give it a week. I'll give him a week. His delivery orders, they're creeping. Last weekend or the weekend before, I come in that Monday, there was a cardboard box full of Mackey's, like breakfast place, and then he went home and had Domino's. He ain't got the same, like, resilience the big Shrek PS70's got. So, yeah, I'll just update you as and when. And I'm going to end the video here. We'll start fresh tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to do for the next video. We'll just go along with the flow like always. So appreciate you all tuning in. See you next week, pussy boys.